What's up, guys? Rob Fun here. Just wanted to share something with you guys. This is more for the people that can't seem to quit smoking or don't know how to quit smoking. Have tried Chantix, have tried, going cold turkey. Have tried several different methods, and just weren't successful. So basically, I'm just here just to spread the word to you today that you can quit smoking cigarettes. Um, there are much healthier alternatives to it, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So, for about, let me see here, 13, 20, 30, so about 20 years, I smoked cigarettes. I was actually a Newport 100 smoker. Smoking about a pack every other day or so. Um, and honestly, I liked smoking cigarettes. I enjoyed it. Uh, but as I get older, I'm starting to realize that, it's a very unhealthy choice in my life. I'm not the healthiest person as it is. I don't, I'm not a super health nut and I don't, work out super hard or anything like that. So, I realized, I've got kids and stuff like that. I actually got another one on the way, and my wife doesn't like the smell of cigarettes, and the kids don't like the cigarettes. I mean, nobody really likes the smell of cigarettes, unless you're a smoker, and even then, most of the time, we don't even like the smell. So I tried the Chantix, didn't like it, didn't work out for me. I mean, I've got family members that have quit and come back to smoking from that. Um, but then lo and behold, everything happens for a reason. I got a job at a vape store. And ironically, I'd never done anything with vaping, didn't even really know much about it. And, well, I'm here to tell you as a living testimony that you can quit smoking cigarettes. Now, first things first. Um, a lot of people don't know what vaping is or what it's about. And that's kind of why I want to start making these videos because I want to educate the those people that want to quit smoking and don't have the knowledge how or what they can do. So very simple. This right here is what I use to vape. Okay, it's just a box with a battery, little buttons on it. Got a tank up top. Now this is specifically a dripper tank. This is a little bit more for the advanced uh, vape guys or girls. And basically, I drip the what we call juice onto it. Press this little fire button. Yum, delicious, so good. Now, what you just saw me produce was a cloud or a plume of vapor. Vapor is it's vapor. It's water. It's basically what it is. Um, but in this is the juice I use right now. Which is what I'm using. It's a strawberry cake batter mix. I actually mixed this up myself. Um, and you still get the nicotine. You still get the nicotine, and it's actually probably the only ingredient that's semi harmful to us. Um, and this this is, I mean, it's just so amazing. It tastes so much better than a cigarette. Um, this has four ingredients, okay, and you can research this. It's propylene glycol, vegetable glucose, flavor extract, and nicotine if you use nicotine, because there are vapors that they do not use any nicotine in their flavors. They just like the hit. It's a nice taste to them. It's almost like going to a hookah lounge, but even the hookahs, that's still a little bad for you. I got this piece of hair here. So what I want to do is I want to educate people and let people know that there is a form there's a way for you to get this nicotine in you and not consume all the nasty chemicals and pretty much toxins that are in a cigarette. A cigarette has over 4,000 ingredients, where this e-juice only has four. Now, you might be worried, what are the side effects? What can happen? What are the health risks? What are the, what can happen to vapors? Well, I'm here to tell you that I completely quit smoking cigarettes. I am 100% vaping. A cigarette contains somewhere along the lines of like 18 milligrams of nicotine. Excuse me. I'm now down to 3 milligrams of nicotine on my vapes. And I gotta say, it does the job perfectly for me. It doesn't always work out that way. People have to go up and down accordingly, based on what their needs are. But what I'm getting at is that 4 ingredients, 95% safer than smoking a cigarette. 95% safer than smoking a cigarette, okay? No carcinogens, no combustion, no smoke, no tar, none of the bad ingredients from a cigarette. It's water, it's vapor. All you do is when you inhale it, you get the taste and the nicotine goes into your lungs. That being said, as far as I know, and I've been researching quite a bit. I mean, I've been looking and looking and looking. You'll hear rumors about popcorn lung. That's a load of crap. That has to do with diacetyl, and diacetyl is an ingredient that can be used in e-liquids, but most e-liquids, for the most part, are shying away from the diacetyl. There's also been no studies to prove that diacetyl actually causes popcorn lung, and alternatively, diacetyl is found in strawberries and different foods and stuff like that. So you consume it anyways. On top of that, cigarettes contain a much, 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 much higher dose of diacetyl. So even if your e-juice has some diacetyl in it, it is insignificant compared to what smoking a cigarette is. So that being said, I want people to know and I want people to understand that there is a way to stop smoking cigarettes. There is a healthy alternative. There is a way for you not to be trapped into this $7 a pack habit that makes you smell like a freaking chimney. There is a way for you to get that craving that you need to get by through the day. It is much cheaper. Admittedly, the initial startup cost is a little bit higher. You need to spend, anywhere between 40 and 150, depending on what it is that you're looking for, in order to get set up. But when you look at the long-term financial savings that you'll have, I mean, it's amazing, especially when you're doing a pack a day at $6-7. You do the math, it's pretty bad. So, again, I just want to let people know there is a safe alternative. And if you really, really want to quit smoking cigarettes, do your part. Go into different vape shops, do your research online, Google, YouTube, look up everything that you can possibly look up. And if you have any further questions, walk into your local vape store, have conversations with them. Make sure you ask all the questions that you need to ask. Make sure that you feel comfortable getting what it is that you're going to be using. Make sure that everything is explained properly to you, because there is a learning curve and there is a little bit of a safety, safety measures that need to be taken in order to vape properly and vape safely. But that being said, you can definitely quit smoking cigarettes. It's not something that is impossible to do. I went cold turkey. I started vaping and I've not looked back at a cigarette ever since. And definitely you feel better. My taste buds are just on fire. It's amazing. I can taste things so well now. I can smell things at a much much stronger potency. I mean, I can smell things that I would normally just wouldn't smell. And not to mention all the health benefits. You don't get that smoking, you don't get the tar, your lungs clear up. This vape, I'm gonna go ahead and take another vape real quick. Oh, so delicious. This vape is also safe. Um, there's no such thing as secondhand smoke here. You're not going to harm anyone with the vape that you produce. I mean, kids, family, wife, friends, doesn't matter. You know, um, you're not gonna expose them to any harmful chemicals or any bad smoke or anything like that. But yeah, if it's if you guys, anybody out there seriously want to quit smoking, vaping is the way to go. Um, and That's pretty much it for me. Now, you can email me. It's robfun82@gmail.com. Or you can comment here, and I will try to get back to everyone that does comment, if anyone does comment, if anyone cares to. Um, and that being said, for those that did happen to watch this video that are vapors, we need to keep in mind that the FDA is trying to stop us from vaping. And As a vapor, it's kind of our job to make sure that we stay up on these things, that we look up these things. CASA, the Cole Bishop Act Amendment, August8th.org. You can check out these things and fight for our right to vape, fight for our right to have these life-saving products that literally save lives. That being said, just a few quick tips. If you want to look at anyone, as far as vaping, if you want to get any information on YouTube or anything like that, you can look up guys like Grim Green at grimgreen.com. You can look up guys like Rip Tripper. Very good guys, both fighting for the advocacy for vaping. So they're all big guys in this. You've got Vapin' Fagan. You've got Mike Vapes. You've got Professor Vapes. Very good people, all good information. They give reviews, they show products, they show e-juices, they show you how to use them, how to coil them if you want to do drip style like I do, or if you want to use a regular tank like this that just holds the fluid in there for you and you just basically hit it. All you got to do is change the coils. Very simple stuff. They show all these things, and you guys can go ahead and do this and look at them. They are professionals. They've been doing this for a very long time. They are who I get my information from. And so I would definitely recommend, if you are new to vaping, or even if you're not new to vaping, they're fantastic guys. Excuse me. And you can go ahead and look them up and check out what they got to say and the reviews that they do, and it kind of gives you an idea of what product you want to go for, what style of vaping you want to do. And yeah, it's pretty good. So educate yourself, and please, guys, any questions, concerns, comments, go ahead and post, and I'll try to get back to everyone if anyone does post. And again, you can quit smoking. I did it. You can do it. It's all up to you, though. So with that being said, everyone, God bless. You guys have a great day, and have fun vaping.